Alright guys, it's me, it's TYCOON. I'm back with another review brought straight to you. Okay, so let's do this. This is of Renfield, and it's starring Nicolas Hoult as the title character, Awkwafina, and Nicolas Cage going full on Cage as Count Dracula. Now, funny enough, it is actually a sequel to the 1931 Bela Lugosi's Count Dracula. Which was done by Universal Pictures, and it follows on from that, and it actually takes place in New Orleans, modern day New Orleans, but you see how it's actually happened, which is basically the last encounter that Dracula had with vampire hunters left him horribly disfigured, burned, and all the rest of that kind of stuff. And it's taken him a long time to rejuvenate and develop himself back to full strength again, but by using Renfield. And Renfield has been supplying his food, Dracula's food, through gangsters and stuff like that, which Dracula isn't, quite happy with. He likes cheerleaders, virgins, nuns, those kinds of things. It is really funny how he comes out and says things. But this is two separate movies all rolled into one, where they have two separate defining character arcs. The codependency nature of Renfield with Dracula, and Awkwafina's personal quest for revenge for her father's death, as Awkwafina is a police officer and her dad was a police officer. The local gang killed her father. And then, of course, stories merge. With Dracula, he gets his powers from blood, and with Renfield, he gets his powers from eating insects, which is why he was always carrying insects with him. It's actually quite good fun watching the movie, and Nicolas Cage goes full Cage as Dracula. He really immerses himself into the role. But the drama that also goes behind the codependency and breaking down the psychology of it is actually quite good too. Like I said, it's two separate movies. Actually three, because it goes from action comedy to some very serious drama. And you actually feel for, in some ways, what a domestic abuse victim is always going through. Why they always keep going back to their abuser. Because they have that symbiotic relationship. Without the abuser's, or the narcissist's power over the abused, the narcissist has no power. And they showed that. It's actually really good fun how they've done everything. I would definitely recommend that you watch it. It does take some time. It isn't laugh out loud comedy, but it's very good comedy. The action sequences are also just as good as well. As always, guys, if you're watching this on TikTok or YouTube, like, follow, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you guys don't know how to do that, then you all need to go back to school. So says the TYCOON.